Duppy sigh. Yo, Usher, are you serious? I will wait. I will wait. Yes. Can't be real life. It can't be real life. It cannot be real life. Yo. How many noises can Kasabian make before you see his face? I don't know. Probably like 17 and a half or something. Should I start recording? No, I shall. I shan't. Something's wrong with me. I'm having a day. Let me see if it's. What are y'all doing? I'm gonna get to it in a second. Hold on. I gotta make sure that I could yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get into the settings. Oh, okay, you just not gonna let me see the settings right now? Why are you making it so difficult to me? Hold on, y'all. We'll get to it. It's gonna be a good show today because like it damn near want to come on tomorrow because things keep on happening and I want to keep watching what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to bring you nothing but the best because that's what we do here at the Kasabian Lavoe. Nothing. It's not even a network. I'm not doing that no more. I don't want to do that. I don't like the idea. Where is it going to? I don't know. Why? Can't even do it. I can't do it. Let's see if YouTube saves it. All right. Let's get into the show. It is so hot. These damn LED lights. I promise it'll be a good show once we get past all these kerfuffles. Let's look at some kerfuffles. I believe so. Oof. Turn that off. How are y'all? I see y'all in there. Shout out to everybody. My wife thought she had a real funny joke. She was like, I always watch your show. That's me. I'm the one. I said, you know what, motherfucker? We gonna fix that. I'm tired of your ass. I have a huge affinity for Elon Musk and how he approaches things because I feel like that shit ain't natural by no means. He's so smart. It breaks my brain. And when I hear him do things like getting on the UFC, we're gonna talk about it. It blows me away because there's got to be something that he sees there that's obviously gonna be. I mean, I don't know. Is it just for clout? Like, is he clout chasing at this point? Is that what's going on with Elon? Hey yo, these groups, man. What's the point of accepting this like a day later? It's a live show. Just delete me because there's no point. I like this though. Pow. Hold on, y'all. We're gonna get right into the show. It's gonna be a good show. I meant to put the song and the artist in the description. We talked about that. So we will be doing that at a later time because it ain't even gonna save the episode on the new server. That's how we rolling today. All right, let's get this show on the road. Who that? What up, boy? All right. Today's song, because I didn't put it in the description, today's song is Usher. It's gonna be a Usher song. The song is called Yeah. I think it came out in 2003, maybe 5. I don't know. I'm gonna get better at doing that, but we're gonna get into this. Usher, Usher think he's Bitcoin. Usher went out and gave Usher bucks. Like really. It was fake money. Oh no. We're gonna get into the Usher bucks. All that. Got to get your Usher crypto while it's hot. We're gonna get around this music thing too. Oh, watch out. Can we get some Usher bucks? Like, I'll pay money. How much? I'm not paying real money for it. I'll get them. Just reach out, see if we can order. I don't know, get like a couple hundreds. That'd be cool. It's Kasabian. Kasabian Lavoe Worm. What's going on, beautiful people? My name is Kasabian Lavoe. Welcome to the Kasabian Lavoe Show, episode 177, live from beautiful Las Vegas. And what can I say? It's another beautiful, beautiful day. And it's like, it's Vegas hot again, and like Vegas is back in a big way. Usher, we had, like, honestly, I can't even talk about my sponsors until we talk about how Usher is either the cheapest or he's a man of the future and we don't understand him. And as of right now, I think we just don't understand him. Usher had a photo shoot with Prop Money. If y'all didn't know this, here's some industry insights. We use Prop Money very often in music videos and pictures. It's just like stacks of fake money. It's very cheap. You can buy it on Amazon and fucking eBay. Usher went and got his face put on them. And like, well done. They look great. The faux hawk and the whole shit. And then went to a strip club and made it rain. Like, really gave these girls fake money. Usher, come on. Like, I know maybe somebody tried to tell him about, like, you know, NFTs and shit. And they tried to tell him about Bitcoin, but he didn't get the memo all the way. You can't just make you can't just make your own money. Maybe he's got a point. Maybe it is worth something. Maybe it's an NFT and we just don't know. Maybe, I'm telling you, Usher's ahead of his time. Usher went in that motherfucker and said, look, baby, you can buy whatever you want. Here's 100 Usher bucks. She said, where the fuck am I supposed to spend this at? He said, right here, Usher land, bitch. Yo, Usher is a cold motherfucker. Right when I said I was giving Soulja Boy's flowers, just because I give somebody their flowers for being a legend in their own, it's still fucking stupid. Soulja Boy, I see the play. You're a goof. Head over to www.klavoe.com and check out the merch. That's www.klavoe.com. Merch, music, books, donate. Remember, every time you donate, it helps feed 5 Puerto Rican babies and take them to school, or put them in school, through school, college, and things of that nature. 5 Puerto Rican babies are being helped because of you and your hard work, and we appreciate you here at the Kasabian Lavoe Show. Also head over to Popl, Popl. I got the other one. Hold on. Do we still have that black one? Aha. Here we go. Popl. Can y'all see that? Popl. Boom. What's Popl? Well, because they stole what I said. It's a digital business card. So you got to head over to popl.co, not com, co. popl.co. Use Kasabian Lavoe at checkout and save 20% and get yourself a digital business card. Because in the post-corona world, you don't want to give anybody your cooties, and this is the best way to give all your information. It's digital. It's a digital landing page with all your information from text message, email, a website, everything you need to give a customer, and it's very, very convenient. Listen, if you ever handed out a business card, you know the heartache of finding your business card on the floor. And honestly, in a post-corona world, like, really, who wants to touch a disgusting business card? Please don't. I was a ugh before, like, now I'm like super ugh, not for me. So head over to popl.co, use Kasabian Lavoe, checkout, save 20%, and klavoe.com, donate and help feed 5 Puerto Rican babies and put them through college. Let's get back to this show. Usher is completely out of his fucking mind, or he's ahead of his time. Now, before we keep going, I didn't want to put this in the description because I don't want to get booted, but I'm watching the QAnon documentary on HBO Max. How does anybody believe this shit? You got to be kidding me. You got to be fucking kidding me. Bro, the human, no matter what the goal is, attention will always take over. The human is such a simple fucking animal. Attention is all it needs. The human being is a pet. The human being needs attention at all times to feel satisfied. And until you learn how to get past that, you'd never elevate. And unfortunately, like every single thing that I do kind of seems that in that manner because we're entertainers. So validation is pretty much what we do. Fuck, ain't that a bitch? Anyway, these dudes on 1chan, 4chan, 5chan, and all these crazy websites are doing all these weird, like, bro, motherfuckers would say something and like hear like a weird soundbite and they would literally go off the whole. I mean, I've never seen somebody come up with so much bullshit so fast, all for like nothing. Like honestly, it's like misspeaks or stutters, and they literally were putting together entire dialogues and assignments that they had. I'm not with that QAnon shit. That's crazy. Y'all wildin'. Like that's probably the nuttiest shit I've ever seen. And I would love for them to call me so I could talk about that crazy shit. That is nuts. Go ahead and check it out. It's on HBO Max. Super interesting. Especially if you really don't know anything about it. Like I don't care for those types of extreme websites and shit like that. Like that type of shit is just weird. Bro, I got a new rule. I don't even watch like bad stuff at night. Like past like 6 o'clock, I try to stay away from violence besides video games. Like I'm not trying to watch nobody get ran over, ran down, and none of that bullshit. It's best for your mental. Rest in peace to Prince Philip. You know, this is a hip hop show, hip hop first and hip hop only. That's a lie. We're everything, but we're hip hop birth. So, you know, the passing of one of our great legendary forefathers, DMX, will always take precedent over Prince Philip, who is an alleged baby toucher. And that's where we'll leave it. We have a lot of police issues right now that we're going to have to get into, and it's going to get dark and it's going to, you know, trigger people, and it's not fun. And I really don't want to speak on it because there's still developing information. Is that the proper whatchamacallit? Anyway, we'll get into that in a second. Elon Musk joined the UFC board. Now, I don't know what's going on with that, but I pay attention to everything Elon does because he's pretty much like he's the future. Not Usher. Sorry, Usher. A-Town down and slide your ass over to the side while Elon comes and shows you how to do this. Dana wants to sell. We're going to follow this story. I'm going to bring back more information. I'm a huge UFC fan. I think UFC is probably one of the most necessary sports that we've had since boxing because listen, there's nothing wrong with losing, and UFC proves it. That's why that type of combat sport is necessary. The illusion of never taking a loss, what makes you a better fighter, is so fucking stupid. Thank God for UFC. Like they really make it so much easier to appreciate a true sportsman. You know, and losing is definitely a part of that. So let's see what's going on with Big Dana. That's a big deal. That company, he bought it with the Fertitas for like $1.5 million, and I think it's worth right now $10 billion. I mean, Dana's pretty much a billionaire. So, and it would suck to see Dana leave. I really don't want to see Dana leave. Like Dana being a part of the company is a big deal. Apex is like his baby. He talks about that all the time. So we'll see what happens. We're gonna keep an eye on it. There was a White Lives Matter rally. I didn't want to put that in the description either. It sounds disgusting. I know. I don't understand it. Now, we're not racist here at the Kasabian Lavoe Show, but we always have questions. What the fuck's a White Lives Matter rally? It's like, just stop. You know, just because you like one thing doesn't mean the other thing is bad, right? So, you know, you're not proving a point by doing this White Lives Matter shit. Is my hat falling off like little by little? I feel as if, is this whativism? Is that what this is? It doesn't feel right. You had a bunch of MAGA people fighting conservative people fighting like white supremacist people. It's white on white crime, everybody. This shit is nuts, man. Fucking white on white crime is happening. It is not nice. White on white crime. is the pandemic in this country, the pill epidemic, and all the shit that comes with being a white supremacist. We're trying to get rid of this shit in this country, and they keep on bringing it together. It's so fucking weird. Like, you're not proving a point by doing this shit. Like, I can't even joke about it and keep a straight face. What is the purpose of doing this rally? What do you prove? Like, what awareness are you bringing to the community? Is there some type of outrageous amount of white violence going on that we need to discuss? I don't know. Like, I don't even know how to approach it anymore, because now it's just like a bunch of fucking kids doing little kid things. Like, this is really embarrassing. Like, just go home. On top of that, they had their rally. They're fighting amongst themselves, and then 12 people get arrested for fucking assault and batteries and just being ass clowns. It's pretty fucking amazing how they've been able to... There's so many different flavors of white, per se, right? Like, they have these different categories of, like, extremes. Damn, like, when do we get to just being people again? Can we just be people again? It'd be really nice. Like, I'd appreciate that. Man, it'd be that way. It really do. Did I say Soulja Boy's an idiot? If I didn't, let me say that again. Hey, make sure to like and subscribe, share, tell a friend. We appreciate that. I mean, that's the best way to support the show. Like and subscribe, because we're talking about these about these dark topics. It's usually a little bit harder for us to be seen. And unfortunately, if we don't talk about it, then who will? We're going to get into the Jake Paul situation too. Not today. We'll save it for Wednesday. But that's an ongoing thing too that I want to make sure I follow up on. So we'll definitely talk about Dana selling on Wednesday, or if not Friday. We're definitely talking about Jake. And we will talk more about what's going on with White Lives Matter, because obviously that's the real one right there. Fuck me, bro. What is the point, y'all? Just stop. It's just pointless. It really is. We can get into the police stuff, or we can get into the BLM stuff. And the BLM stuff to me is a little more funny than the police stuff. And I don't think any of it's funny, but I really want to understand the organizations that are supposedly in place to help during times of need. So the Black Lives Matters organization is now a global organization that's raised up to $10 billion. And I don't understand what the money's for. Families have come out and said, stop using my family members' likeness, because they're basically using their family members that are going through tragedies as, I guess, like, what would be I don't want to say puppets. I think that's a horrible word to use. But they use them as poster children, right? Like, they can't prove their point without having the face or the story of, Miss such and such's wife, or the mother of such and such. And unfortunately, these organizations come about, some would say, for help. I've been against it the whole time. When BLM started, I knew where it came from, so I was watching it. I see what it turned into. I understand what it means now, what it's converted itself into, but it's still not doing anything. Unfortunately, just hoo-hoo, ha-ha, and fucking raising money does dick if you don't put it to work. So you gotta put it to work. And then what you're seeing is people that are using these platforms to build wealth and don't understand that wealth should be given to the families of the victims, and then they should be given to businesses that suffer during these riots. Do you understand that insurance doesn't pay for half those fucking things, or none of those things? Riots is not covered under insurance. It's a sad predicament, and you got to remember that not only white businesses were affected by these riots, black businesses were affected as well. So who allocates the money, and then what is the money for? What do the people expect of Black Lives Matters? And I mean, my biggest issue has always been, can we please have some type of transparency as to what it is that they're doing? Like, what's the purpose of Black Lives Matters? Are you gonna come up with new laws? Are they going to, I don't know, put people in power that are going to help? Are they going to back politicians that are going to help really make change? Because change has to start, from the top down, unfortunately, in these situations. What are they doing? So one of the co-founders goes out and buys 4 houses for a couple $1,000,000, all in white neighborhoods, and she's supposed to be the co-founder. So this is the second in charge of what's to be, the second coming of the movement. This is supposed to be the movement that brings because remember, I don't know if you realize this, but once we fix any issues in the black community, the Spanish community, the Asian community, etc., will come and will follow. That's just how it is. Unfortunately, yeah, it's a shitty. That's another shitty conversation that I really plan to never have. But that's how it is. So when you see what's going on, you want to see real change, and you go, well, shit. There's protests. There's money now. With money, you have to make a move. So Shorty bought a house. People are upset that they bought a house. How do I feel? I don't know. I don't understand what the purpose of the organization was. I don't know what their roles are. I don't exactly know what they do. I don't know where the money's coming from. I don't even know if they have a legitimate plan. Things will get fixed. They have to get fixed. They can't keep going the same way. It's just, you can't. We've had change. We're just not getting the change in the right way. And unfortunately, it's too much lip service and not enough action. So watching the co-founder buy a home, multiple homes, and not go back and help the communities that what generated all of this money. I mean, and what happened to all the black commercials? You remember all the businesses that were helping everybody? Like, oh, we're going to have a whole black department. We're going to this, we're going to that. I'm just waiting for the Spanish department. Hit me up. Let me slide in. I want some of that money. Where's the marketing dollars at, Target? I want some. I definitely want some. Comment below. Tell me what you think about the co-founder buying multi-million-dollar homes. And honestly, like, what have they done for the families that, have suffered? Imagine, a husband that passed away due to police brutality, and now the family can't support themselves because that was the head of household. There's things that should be taken care of, and funds should be allocated towards those families to help them, through these hard times. Because honestly, like, what would your organization be if you can't? What would your organization be if you're not making those changes? Like, because you're just riding off the backs of the people that are victims, and it's bullshit. But you can't say the media changed the narrative if you hear, because we're the opposite of the media. Like, we're the new media, so we're not worried about what they're doing. We see what we see. This is my Vicks. Don't judge me. It's a boomstick. I can't let the media can change whatever narrative they like to change. You see I guess we're woke in that manner, you can say. We're not going to sit around and take the media's, word for everything they talk about. So let's get into these police situations that I really don't want to talk about, because this shit gets old. The 2 dickhead cops in Virginia that verbally abused and assaulted the lieutenant, demanded that he get out of his car, pepper sprayed him in his car, humiliated him, laid him on the ground, again, assaulted him, have been fired. Thank God. And I hope it gets worse than that. I'm sorry, but when you do shit like this, the repercussions need to be so high and need to be so severe that it doesn't happen again. That could have gone very, 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 very bad very fast. That was a lieutenant, someone that has fought to protect this country. They treated him like shit because he was black. Spanish. It was actually my people. Yes, we come in black. We come in different flavors. Why is that still a thing? Like, I don't understand why they don't have real de-escalation. Shout out to the lieutenant, that although was upset and, embarrassed, he kept his cool as best he could. He said it was fucked up. Unfortunately, this type of shit doesn't go away. Like, the psychological effect of what that does to somebody is is for the rest of your life, especially someone that's fought for this country. My heart goes out to you and your family. Thank you for what you've done. And those two pieces of shit, I hope they can't find a job to take care of their families for what they have done. Yeah, unfortunately, I think your family should suffer for the bullshit the hatred that you spew should come back at you tenfold. It's embarrassing. Now, the Minnesota shooting with Dante Wright. This is gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly because of two big reasons. One, police are trained to shoot in threes. Now, if they still use that tactic, I'm not 1,000% sure, but this is from the knowledge that I have. They're trained to shoot in threes. The officer would not have. If you don't know what happened, Dante got pulled over. There was some warrants. He tried to break. As he broke, the second officer yells, "Taser, taser, taser." But it was a gun. She discharges the gun one time, killing the suspect. Is she wrong? Yeah. Unfortunately, in this job, though, wrong equals the ultimate failure. And that's a life lost. You see, this is difficult because I know no matter how it seems, Shorty was wrong for trying to run. So if Shorty wouldn't have ran and we would have just took, what was coming, meaning a ticket or a night in jail, he would still be here. And I know that's hard to say and then go save him. Well, that's not fair. They're adults. They're police officers. They're supposed to handle that better. Yeah, they are. But it was a mistake. It was obviously a mistake. There was no way that lady pulled out a gun. I don't know. Heat of the moment. Shit's quick, fast. You're just reaching, you're going. I don't know. It's hard. He's definitely at fault for trying to run. And, like I said before, my police reform always comes with more training. I've spoken about this, and I'll give you a rundown. Police reform should come with more training. You should be at least proficient in some type of fighting. I would suggest jiu-jitsu for the simple fact that, hold on, I'm gonna get into the chat in a second. I think officers should study jiu-jitsu and some type of combat sport consistently and always be training as to how to stop an assailant, and using chokeholds and using locks and grabs. You can really stop a situation from escalating or going into. You don't even need weapons. Like when it's a person-to-person thing, you can do it right. Now listen, for every video that you see like this, there's a video with an officer getting gunned down as well, and that part doesn't get talked about. There's an officer just got murdered in New Mexico like right before Christmas last year. Nobody talked about that. He got his head fucking blown off with an assault rifle. And the dude was in a high-speed chase with the police. They fucking hit him and like did the whole spin around shit. And he jumped out of his car like Call of Duty and started shooting under the car and shooting over the car, shooting at all types of cops. So yeah, it happens. In some situations you can't stop. But damn, when it's a situation like that, we need to, understand the situation a lot better. And it's you gotta understand what the kid did. Nervous or not, the kid shouldn't have done that shit. Sorry. But yeah, man, police have the worst training. They have the worst cardio. They have the worst stress response. Their nerves get to them. They don't do it the right way. And, I'm a firm believer of training. Now, you say start returning the favor. The chat said that blacks should start returning the favor. Why don't blacks become police officers? Like, the stigma that we grow up with is that you can't be a cop. Well, if you're a cop and you're in a bad neighborhood or your neighborhood that you grew up in, you might be able to communicate better with someone that's black from your neighborhood. And I'm a strong believer in that. It's a great paying job. I'm not a believer in snitching. I myself nor my kids will be cops, but I do encourage that people look into being police officers in their neighborhoods, especially black people and Spanish people. You can't keep blaming white people for this. This isn't racist. Justice isn't racist. People are racist. Individuals are racist. There's no law in this country that has anything to do with your race or skin color. There isn't any. It's not a thing. So I can't say justice is racist. Justice is blind. Now, the people that preside over the justice, or the people that are placed in charge, which is our fault. And, again, that's why I'm here. We have to pay attention to who we vote in and who we put in charge. We have to have representatives that represent us at the higher margins that can, make, changes that will affect us in sweeping fashion, and not in small itty bitty little like tiny increments. And especially when it comes to like entertainment or some stupid shit like that. Like, we need real change. Like, that's what I'm saying. Black Lives Matters is cool, but what's the reform? I want police reform. I already said what I want. I want police to get better education. I want us to reach out the same way they recruit army people to go to the army. You need to go in these bad neighborhoods and start recruiting kids to become police officers and protect their neighborhoods. We need to train for combat. If I can beat you in a foot race, you shouldn't be able to give me a ticket. You should be. This country's not built on racism. That's a lie. That's a lie. I could debunk that. We can go shit. You can call in on Friday if you want. We can talk about that. That's not as easy it is to say that. There's so much evidence that points, otherwise. People seem to forget too, because a lot of people don't travel outside of the country. This is the only country that has so much diversity. Like, you don't understand. There's a lot of countries that you go to, and if you're not from that country or their people, they don't fuck with you. Like, many countries will not speak out of their language. Sorry. Like, I've been to Italy, motherfuckers would be like, bro, no, speak Italian or fuck off. It's just, it's how it is. So living in a country that has so many different races and so many different ethnicities and so many different religions. I mean, this is the only religious free place. Like, you can have whatever religion you want in this country. So, to even have that idea alone, that is so radical. This country's not as bad as it seems. There's just a lot of bad people that are in charge because people want power. But again, I mean, how long? I'm 35. How long are we supposed to sit there and keep saying this shit? Like, we got to do something about it. So it's like, what's the point of saying that it's built on? You can say that it's built on whatever, but the country comes with so many opportunities that can be changed, that we have to take these opportunities to make change. We can't just sit here and complain about it. It has to be done. We have to put people in charge to make legitimate change. For example, the police department needs more color. They need more color. And you know what really hurts people's feelings, that really I know sucks? Look, I'm a light-skinned Puerto Rican, so I've seen white people come off the handle and just like really say some outlandish shit. And when you talk to them and you're able to fucking like get past the misconception of things. Bro, I heard some kid one time in high school say, hey, don't try to have an extra muscle on your leg. That's what makes you fast. I got this weird like lump on my leg that I've always had. I got it from karate. And he was like, look, that's that muscle right there. It's shit like that I've heard growing up that I go, damn, if you said that in front of the wrong, like I know a dude right now, you would have said that shit too, and he would have knocked your teeth out your mouth. I study these motherfuckers. Like, it's for real. Remember when Dave Chappelle said it on his shit? He's like, I'm studying white people. I'm doing a paper on them. For real, that's what I do. I know. To me, racism is ignorance at its best, right? Because I love all. Like, I don't, bro, I don't know. It's weird for me to comprehend that type of shit. So it's just funny to watch, but I like to learn. So you have to understand where they come from, like where the hate comes from. And the only way that we can go above the bullshit is that we have to be very forgiving to these ignorant fucks. The one good thing is that they're dying. That's a fact. Racism is just dying. Okay? This is a very, very diverse world. But if we want change, we need change. We need change. No, that's crazy. No, that's crazy. That's crazy. Don't blame Mom. We need change. The only way that we're going to be able to see a better future or a different future is if we got to do things different. And it starts with us becoming more aware of who we put in charge, understanding the laws of this country, understanding that, this country, if you pay attention to it, the opportunities are so vast that you really wouldn't have enough time to worry about racism, because you would be building wealth and putting yourself in a position where others people's hatred wouldn't even affect you. You see what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of opportunities that are right in front of people, and unfortunately, because we live in the negative, it's so much easier to just blame negative, like be negative about it and be like, yo, fuck this and fuck that because people are racist. And it's like, yeah, that's cool, but damn it, the mic ain't there. It is. I guess it's still kind of high or low. My bad, y'all. Fucking with shit I shouldn't be fucking with. It's hard to sit here and point a finger when the only way to really get past all this shit is forgiveness. And it's hard. It's hard. It is so hard. It really is. If you watch the video of the little boy Dante, unfortunately, Dante shouldn't have ran. You shouldn't run. Like, why? What you running for, bro? You see, you was bad enough, and I hate speaking bad on the dead. So let me just say in the situation, like if you bad enough to put yourself in the position of having a warrant or having some type of issues with the law, remember you got to stand up like a man and take what comes with it. You know, I'm still trying to figure out. I think I might write a book on this. You know, my thesis on you stupid. That motherfucker's funny as shit. I want to do a whole like a book on, not a book, a thesis, like I said, like a study piece, almost a real study piece on the effects of what the war on drugs had on male father figures in the home when it comes to minorities, because I think that's one of our biggest issues that we have right now, that we didn't have any male father figures. I'm gonna go play video games with my friends. My name is Kasabian.